If you're walking through Glasgow Green late at night, a couple of guys jump out. How you doing? Bum you.
Right.
You telling any cunt?
Fighting out of the G4 Studios, Scotland, Paul Fairchew Craig, Chris the Bad Guy Bungard, Ross Cooper. Presenting from the street or in the shade, it's time for Leather Podcast.
Who's I talking to last night and they were saying, like, see, having the ability to suck your own dick, would it be like you're sucking a dick or you're getting your dick sucked? Oh, I know.
I'll tell you right now, I'm getting my dick sucked. I ain't tuning down on no dick.
No,
bro.
but if you're sucking your own dick.
Oh, you're sucking your own dick.
Aye,
So are you sucking a dick or are you getting your dick sucked?
If you did choose one of them.
If you're doing it yourself,
what's the feeling?
which are you
What
doing?
is the feeling?
You're
Are you sucking a dick?
You're sucking a dick, mate.
You're sucking a dick, aren't you? Like,
Are you sucking your own dick though?
Aye.
It's your own dick though.
but it doesn't
I
matter.
get
You're
where you're
still
coming-
sucking
Does
a
it
dick.
make you gay if it's your own dick?
But you're still sucking a dick.
Well, you wank, so you're
what's
still
what's the
touching your own
feeling?
dick.
What's the feeling? Are you thinking about?
I did drink juice through a straw now, eh?
Your feeling's probably
too
like,
gay.
my back's got a giveaway.
Damn, you broke my back.
They had spinal issues, man.
But I definitely think
I'm not trying to fucking chow
the
down on
overwhelming sensation
no
is you're
nacho
sucking a
cheese,
dick
man.
I don't use a straw.
for that reason.
Aye, gay. Same with, see when I see young guys going about smoking disposable vapes, I'm like,
What do you mean straw, like, as in getting
Straw?
AIDS? Passing?
McDonald's, mate.
No, I think he's just
Cut
meaning
the
he
straw.
doesn't suck.
Something?
He doesn't suck.
Then I drink out a straw, mate.
You just talk after shit.
How dare you?
Fucking shut up,
Listen, I work long shifts,
No, you
mate.
don't.
I work long
I've literally
shifts.
seen you drink out a straw, bro.
You've never seen it.
I have.
You've never seen it.
Oh my God.
We were at Glasgow Green last night. It was the same thing. See if you were just walking through
What
the
you're
park.
talking about straws.
That's different.
You get AIDS for that one, don't
Yeah,
you?
maybe. If you're walking through Glasgow Green late at night, a couple of guys jump out. How you doing? Bum you.
Right.
You telling any cunt?
Am I telling them?
That's
Are you
quite a
telling
specific area you've chosen.
I was working there.
I was working last night.
I was working in Glasgow Green
Are you
last
telling
night.
us this happened last night?
No, I was talking to who we were working
Did
with.
you fight them off?
I'd have gave my best effort had it been me. I had the motor nearby, so I was all right.
I'm going to say what happened.
Go on.
You done well the first two rounds.
And by the third round, I left.
you got bumped.
They just got the better of me.
What happens to us all, mate?
Well, it's,
what were you there for? Were you in a gig?
Hosier? Who's here? Hosier?
Who's here, aye.
He's good.
Aye, I'm,
Take me to church, that dude.
aye.
Is he,
Your asshole got took to church.
was it quite heavy with females?
Younger people.
Was it?
Aye.
He's got one of these songs that are on TikTok, isn't it? It's
Aye.
like,
I thought it was going to be.
drink my whiskey.
Aye. I thought it was going to be
was
a
that outside gig? I'm assuming.
in Glasgow Green. So
Aye, on a graph.
What are you doing through in Glasgow anyway? You're not allowed.
working, mate. Just working.
You're not fucking allowed. You're for that end of the world.
I know.
Fucking stay up.
I like it through there. But it was decent. Back again this weekend.
And
We
then
got
you're
for Transmit.
in tonight with
Want
the
my
schnuts.
band? Aye, snuts tonight. Want my wristband, Chris? Can go to Transmit for fuck all. If you can get it off.
I
Full
know, but you
pack.
still have to go and hang about with Wayne's.
I know. It was young. Honestly, I was surprised at how young
ridiculous.
people were. I was like, oh yeah, I can't. It was
See, if I wasn't fighting, I'd maybe pick a day and go.
Would you go and see Liam? Liam and the Cortinas?
I think
Is that
so.
tomorrow night?
Friday.
I think
Friday.
that's a Friday. Aye.
That's the
But
most.
I seen Liam the other week. But see, when we've done the hospitality and that, and you get a good weather, it can be
It's
a good
nice,
day, man.
yes.
Especially
We
when
did a
you can come in and chill and go to these separate bars and that. You
It
get
was
your own-
warm yesterday, but the
get your
weather
own
was
space. You get your own space because see, when you go out there, it's chaos, man.
I went to thing at the weekend. Block party.
Really?
Did you? Aye.
Was that Barlands?
No, it was down in Crystal Palace in London.
Really?
Oh, I saw that on your story
It was
actually.
good.
Aye.
Very, very good.
Oh,
Man.
in fact, I was outside doing it.
It was 20 years of the silent
you like
alarm
them?
album.
You like them, didn't you?
I like.
I like Block Party, man. It was
Aye,
good.
like they were the guys back in the day.
There's one I like. What it's called?
Is it the?
Nah, nah. It goes quite loud. Is that a dancey one?
I don't know, man. That was brilliant anyway.
Black and yellow cover. Album cover. No.
No, oh, that's No More Heroes. I think that's called. It's got a Doug on it. They had a song with Dizzy Rascal on it as well.
No, mate, you're
I'm so heavy.
Jason Status, man.
I mixed them up. I'm actually there.
Aye.
Just mixed up the album.
Go and file that up. Can you see what album? Just Block Party album.
As soon as
it's
it-
what they had. They had Silent Alarm, The Weekend, and then I kind of fell away from them after that. I think they'd like, what one? Chris? Hymns?
No, it would have been a few years ago.
This was like the OG, the Silent Alarm. It was good. They just played it. They played every song on it, fought and sprinkled in some other shit.
Where was it at?
Crystal Palace in London.
Flux.
Oh, they never released that. So it was never on an album, and it was like they released it as like a song, but it was never actually on an album.
I'm sure that's
It is. It's Flux. State of Flux. State of.
We need to talk. That's a good song.
That was that. Can
you
that's
clip
a
that?
tune, mate.
Can you clip that for my ringtone?
That is
Just
a
me and Ross
fucking,
going,
that Flux tune's good though.
They were listening. They were so good. Very good. They had the Hives as well, and I don't know.
I like the Hives.
The Hives are good. I went and seen the Hives play with Guns N' Roses maybe like a year ago in Glasgow Green. Brilliant. When I seen them again, I was like, they're fucking good.
Aye.
They're so tight.
They've done it with Arctic Monkeys Day, but they're all supporting.
I know.
They're all supporting.
And I kind of like
Doing
that.
the right thing.
It's like a little treat because let's be honest, you're no firing on the Hives and going, every song's a hit. But the ones they've got that you know, like the Idiot Walk, you're like, that's a tune. So when you're at a gig and the main event is Block Party and you've got a wee fucking side dish of the Hives, I'm in.
A couple of young guys came up to me yesterday, maybe 17, 18. I could see them like they were walking a bit quicker and two lassies about their age behind them. And the guy ran up to me and, all right, mate, my name's whatever he said. He's like, what's your name? I was like, it's Ross. He goes, listen, I need a huge favour. I goes, what's up?
Smell this napkin.
He goes, I've told these two lassies I've bought them tickets and I've not got tickets. It's like, how much is it costing me right now for you to let the four of us in? And I was like,
So your reputation is getting out there now.
I was like, if I could do it for you, wee man, 100% would, because I understand you're just trying to get a ride, but
Oh, so you did it?
I couldn't. Where I was, there wasn't a gate. I was too far away. I was like, but if I was you, what I'd do, look for somebody who looks like they didn't give a fuck and do the same thing. And he was like, right, no worries. Off he went.
You get some jobs off that are like, no,
I know.
I love the power.
See, when you see two young guys like that, I know what you've done. I know you've gave it the fucking big man bit and you just try to look cool for the girls. And you're kind of backs against the wall now.
Aye, but you've went all the way to like standing outside the place like,
aye, at what point do you
John
tell
Travolta, fucking Pulp Fiction.
Where is these
don't
tickets?
have tickets now.
the postman never sent them.
Oh, it's funny. But
The guy said to get here. Like,
I hope the wee guys got in.
Aye, so they are. So
with some fucking tail.
I went to London with the kids and tagged on doing Block Party. Block Party was the reason I was going. We ended up going to see Back to the Future, the musical.
Right.
Brilliant.
Did you not say you were going to see this recently?
Listen, so fucking good. The car is a full DeLorean on stage and it moves and the way it's set up, brilliant. And when you look at the cast, the guy who played Doc, I was like, when I looked at when you look at it and you just kind of get a first glance, you're like, this guy's going to be shit. This guy's going to be shit. He's either going to do a shit version of fucking Christopher Lloyd, or he's going to try and make it his own. Guess what he did? He made it his own. He was fucking brilliant.
That's what you've got to do.
I know. He actually made it his own character, and I was like, this guy's brilliant.
Aye.
I had a great time. Kids loved it. Story itself, tremendous.
See when it's like going back in time, was it everyone changing around about it and stuff and doing stuff like that? That's great.
So the whole so not only is the stage set up, but on the sides of the wall, like the actual auditorium, loads of lights, loads of shit going on, mate. Absolutely brilliant.
Where was the venue?
It was called the Adelphi in London.
Is it in Soho? No?
No, it was in like the theatre, like where all the theatres is. It's like down next to like Trafalgar Square.
Right, yeah, I know, yeah.
Was it sold out? Aye.
No, it wasn't sold out. It was very, very good. Like from start to finish, and all the music was
Do they
tremendous.
tour with it, or is it just in a London
Just
gig?
in London. It's just like part of the hello.
Is that a different story?
No, they made like two changes to it. Remember in the movie, Doc was meant to build like a nuclear weapon for the Iranians in it. Iranians? That sounds weird.
Iranians?
Iranians. Right.
God damn it, Iranians.
Don't trust them.
In the actual play, they didn't do that. What he gets is a radiation poisoning from fucking about me.
Right, so they tweak some wee things.
They tweak it, and I don't.
Like a Tarantino style.
I think they didn't want to be offensive to MJ.
Aye.
I think that's what it is. But the story was great, and they kind of lean more into the whole mob trying to pump Marty.
I see.
And it's like,
Strange thing to lean into.
aye. But that was the thing, they were like, because there was a point where like Marty's looking his mom down, he's like, down, kitty.
Was there any like the songs and stuff like in it? Did they
All the
play it?
songs,
Aye,
all the songs were in it. Like, so you had that's the power of love. And see
I'm
the
not
guy,
going if it's not playing that.
see the guy when he plays the end, like and he's like plays Chuck Berry, Johnny Be Good. Fucking tremendous, man.
You're in.
So good,
You're
mate.
on.
I was loving it. Kids loved it. We all had a good time. We all come home. We spoke about our favourite moment. This was a good moment, Dad, wasn't it? It was, kids.
yeah.
It was, kids. We shared the moment. But my kids haven't actually seen the movie.
Fun daddy checking in.
They haven't seen the movie, so I'm getting to watch Back to the Future with them.
Aye,
And
that's-
then-
Seen it?
No, my youngest daughter goes, Dad. And I said, what is it? And he's like, is that why your turtle is dressed like that? And I said, yes, it is. So it's kind of cool.
You were so proud.
I was like my kids know.
For context, you need to tell the audience about your turtle.
I got a tattoo. I got a new tattoo what, like 2 weeks ago. So it's
break it out.
you want. I'd have to drop my drawers.
Fuck.
You're going to see.
He's got the Travolta pants on.
You don't got a picture.
Aye, we'll bring a photo up on screen.
Right, so it's a turtle and he's dressed up like Marty McFly from Back to the Future. He's got the waistcoat. I was going to call it life preserve because that's what they call it in the movie. But he's got like the what do they call it?
A gilet.
A gilet. Aye, like a.
Fucking hell, Greg, man. That was
He's got the gilet on. He's got the shirt
What, like
on.
the wee body warmer thing?
Aye, have you not seen it?
Aye, the red thing.
Aye.
Aye.
So I got that.
I've never heard it called a gilet though.
And
That's the fucking name
Aye,
for it.
I think you're right. And my daughter, she didn't really understand body warmer. I like that. My daughter didn't really understand why he's got the skateboard, all that kind of stuff. But now she does, and I'm like,
You always get like a meaning behind your tattoo. So
Aye.
what was that mean? Are you getting that?
so my leg, I'm going to just do it with stuff that doesn't mean stuff to me, but like kind of nostalgic. So I've got like a Mario and a mushroom. Like I love playing as a kid. I love playing Mario as a kid, but I also play out with my kids. So like we will fire up and we've completed all the Marios and we do them all to 100% where we collect all the coins, do all the special levels. So like that's a thing I do with my kids. Love playing Mario Kart with them. Like Mario's a thing. And it's something that like the whole family can play. That you don't have to have skills to be like shooting folk or any of that kind of stuff. You just run across a wee fucking platform. It just ticks all the boxes. So that's why I get that. Turtles, we grew up in the 90s, man. The Turtles obviously were the 80s, but we had some of the best Turtle films there was. No this new fucking graphic shite. So that, Back to the Future, I'm going to get something to do with Ghostbusters because I kind of like Ghostbusters. I'm going to get something to do with The Simpsons.
I'm surprised the Simpsons no made an appearance before any of them.
I know, but I want The Simpsons to be the guy.
Aye.
And I've got a few options. I like the king size Homer, you know, when he gets really fat and he's like, he tries to
Maybe get that when you retire.
he tries to go and benefit.
Got the shower cap and that on.
He's like,
He's got to get
in the
heavy
movie.
enough.
I'm not a weirdo.
Aye.
So I was thinking about getting like something like that. I also like Ralph Wiggum. Ralph Wiggum's one of my favourite characters.
Really?
Aye.
Do you know my favourite bit of that episode with the book? Are you disabled? It's fucking just.
I like Snake.
He's a good
way to
kid.
go. Chicky pie.
Always in jail.
Aye.
Happens.
Or Fat Tony.
Fat Tony's good.
He's cool, man.
I'm thinking about a soprano one as well. I've got an idea for a soprano one.
Gregory Tatum. as well. Another great Simpsons character.
Why do you like Ralph Wiggum so much?
I
don't know.
He's probably my least favourite.
I like his like
Millhouse's dad.
one of my favourite is my cat's breath smells like cat food.
Aye.
Love it. Love that line.
I'm
Love that
in danger.
line. Like see when he's playing the Coleco computer, he's like, I'm learning. He's just like
I failed English. That's
me
impossible.
paid English.
So see, growing up, obviously one of my best pals at the time who trains at a high level now, Gary Spears. So we used to train with the older Fitba team, Halton Colts. They were 21s and we were like 15s, but we always grew up with them because we had the same coaches, basically. But they would give you a hard time. They would bully you and all that, and they would just rip the cunt out of you.
That's how it goes.
The guys like Newton Hill, Jerry McGarry, and that, they used to always call Spears like Ralph Wiggum. Honestly, he fucking hated it. And they used to always say, my cat's breath smells like cat food. And every comes up. And like, Gary had a temper though, and like, he would go right and all that, like, to the point he was close to greeting because he wanted to fucking smash him and all that. But aye, that was always my memory. Like, Spears was Ralph Wiggum. And he hated it.
I can't wait to see Spears in it.
Come on, Ralph Wiggum.
You'll fucking do me.
But aye, so I don't know who my favourite Simpsons character was.
I like the beer
What's
baron
Sideshow
episode.
Bob or something? I don't know.
Beer Baron's a great
I'm
episode.
not. I dislike Sideshow Bob. I hate his episodes because he ends up singing.
takes over, like,
Aye,
you know
there's-
where it's
there's-
got to
there's-
be.
aye, there's some good moments where it's like the
Scrappy dude.
Thompsons. See when it's like, and I'll step on your toe. You're Mr. Thompson, and he's like, I think he's talking to you.
Aye.
I love The Simpsons. I love watching it with my daughter. So I'm like, I'm just going to get this nostalgic leg kind of thing. It's like you with your movies, like you're like all of them are getting put in there for a reason.
You see, because you used to get them maybe after a fight and you'd maybe
Aye.
get something. So I was just wondering where like the Turtles and the Marty McFly came in, but
I never had any colour in my body. It was always black.
how did you get the idea of like, mixing two of them, I guess? That's pretty cool.
I like that.
I think I'm going to do it with a few of them. Like I've got the wee Jurassic Park guy. You know the wee DNA guy for Jurassic Park.
That's him.
Another great film. No. Like you know the wee that's Dino DNA. You know when they're going through the ride
Aye.
and they're all sliding along.
Talking about the
It's-
fat guy with the specs. You know what I'm talking about? That's him.
Aye.
That's him.
No one
Okay.
cares. No one cares. But no, same again. Love the film. Love watching it with my kids. Just passing on like what we liked as kids. This wee guy, I got him.
Aye. No, I get you.
I got him as a tattoo. This wee guy,
DNA.
but he's not as big as that. He's a lot smaller. But I DNA guy. So that's all I'm going to keep doing. I don't know what else. I don't know when I'm next in, but I enjoy getting tattoos.
I was thinking about getting all that, like done all the horrors,
Aye.
like the killers.
Would you get like some red blood, black and white with the red blood?
I don't know.
It's tricky with the
Be
colour.
like
I've seen
Michael Myers, stuff like that.
because they are black and white people. Do you get what I mean? So for horror, the horror genre, it's always scarier in the sort of darker colours. So the black and
Like a
white.
screen mask.
So sometimes when you
But then
see them in colour,
they all are quite powerful colours.
Aye.
Like black and white, you think about Mask, Scream.
sometimes when you see them in the colour, they didn't quite look as good, I think. I think in the black and white looks like more striking.
Aye. Who you going for your Rushmore of horrors? Mike Myers.
Easy, number one.
Jason.
Everybody's going Mike Myers. You going Jason? I think I'm
Jason's
leaving.
up there, mate.
No, Jason's.
I've got Mike Myers.
Over me.
You've
I've got the movie stuff on my arm as well. Aye.
Mike Myers? Have you got
Jason's.
Mike Myers?
Jason was killing cunts before it was
Like
fashionable.
Austin Powers? Yeah, baby.
Fat bastard.
Greg's currently in the process of strip him off. Take it off. You can leave your hair on.
Get the shorts off and all, Greg.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Pennywise.
Pennywise.
Your
is,
one? You've got
Oh, but
Bane as well.
You've got Bane
The
as
only
well.
colour I've got is Terminator Red Eye.
Oh, that's cool, man.
He's got Tom Hardy on him.
I know he's got Tom Hardy and he's got, is that Bates?
Truffle Shuffle.
Is that Bates
He's got
as well?
Chunk. He's got Chunk, yeah.
Then Lord of the Rings.
Is
Oh,
that, I don't know, turn that right round. Oh, the way round. Maybe. Is that, what's that skull? Is that just a skull for Goonies?
aye.
That's just one I got.
Well, aye, nice. Son.
That's cool, man.
One ring.
All you need to do, all you need to do is fill that
That's a pure
sleeve.
mix. That's
All
a
you
pure
need to
mix,
do is
Sean.
fill that sleeve with some muscles and you'll be doing all right. That's pretty
Get
cool,
on the
man. You
juice.
get any tattoos?
No, but I do want them.
Where you going to go
Strap
for?
anyway.
Take him off. Well, I've actually got one in my coat. Oh. So you going...
You ever walk through Glasgow
pretty
Green
cool.
at night, mate?
right. 4, Michael Myers. Who's number 2?
Jason.
Right.
No.
Are you getting Michael?
I think I'm going Ghostface, like Scream. I'm
He's
going
pretty iconic.
Aye.
He's pretty
Like,
iconic, man.
What he does is he does the stabbing. He's good at it.
Doesn't he fuck about?
No, he doesn't.
Stabs cunts. Bursts into your house.
Tough one.
And the fact he's
Number
just
one.
a normal guy.
I don't know, maybe Freddy.
Freddy's good.
Maybe Freddy, because when I was away, I was scared.
I was scared of Freddy, aye.
So it done its job.
I think
Did you like the new Freddy? Where they made him a wee bit more.
Was he a pedo?
Aye, he was. Well, he was always a pedo.
Aye.
he was always a beast.
But they lent more into it.
He was a funny beast.
Aye, he had good quips.
Yeah,
He was a one-liner.
It doesn't cancel it out.
That's how we got. That's we got him into that situation. That
don't
guy's
know,
a good
man,
card.
like-
I might go with him.
Some of them are like, they can write good songs. Some of them have got jokes. I don't know.
Some of them.
What do you want to do? You want to listen to them or do you want to listen to them telling jokes?
R. Kelly and Michael Jackson.
So
Aye.
R. Kelly number 4. Aye.
I'm going
piss
to
on
go,
you.
I don't know, maybe Maybe Leatherface. I don't know.
Oh, I think I'm going to take out
He had
Leatherface was good.
It depends on which ones you were introduced to first.
Couldn't
when
just
you were
hung
younger.
people up in a fucking hook and chopped them up.
Do you get what I mean? Like, what were the first films you came
Are
across?
these the tops?
Jigsaw can get to fuck.
Jigsaw, nah.
And this is just like, I've just googled top horror
Chucky.
characters.
I wouldn't put Hannibal Lecter into that world of a horror.
Really?
Mere
No.
crime, suspense, thriller sort of thing.
He's just a killer.
Aye. He's a serial killer. What about your man Pinhead? He make it in for you, Chris?
No for
Count
me.
Dracula.
No for me, no.
Retro.
My 4 is probably Leatherface, Michael, Freddy, and probably Ghostface. Oh, Pennywise.
Oh.
The OG Tim Curry Pennywise, like when you were waiting, also like get that to fuck.
Did you ever like the Child's Play films? Chucky?
Aye. Aye.
I think he just went a wee bit fucking wild
Aye,
at the
because
end.
they're
wasn't
fucking like the Bride of Chucky and he starts shagging dolls and that, know what I mean?
he? Aye, it's a wee toughie. And there's obviously going to be ones we forgot about.
Oh, aye,
I was
definitely.
going to ask is if you've seen that new film in a violent nature.
No.
It shows like the perspective of the killer.
It's
So
like,
it's from him.
it's kind of like Jason, innit?
It's very much a rip off of Jason, but I watched
Can
it
you
just for.
fire it up?
I think it's just this week, is it?
I watched it on the
Nothing.
streaming service. It's completely legal.
When's Gladiator 2?
Oh, I seen the.
It's a trailer, just I think it's not until September or something.
Did you put into the chat about there was never a Black Caesar?
There was never a Black Caesar.
No,
There was two sort
I
of
said-
like, there was two North African ones,
wasn't
but
a
there was
black
never a
emperor.
black one.
One had a good
They were like
time.
Arabs.
Well, the first time I seen Denzel with the crown on, I was thinking like, was there a Black Emperor back then?
So I'm going to say about 70% of this film is genuinely him walking about.
Just hacking cunts.
Point
But
of view,
The
POV.
thing that makes it is the death scenes are so graphic.
And is it his?
Aye, so it's like you're just scared to see what he does like in between.
Can
Just
you-
shit you don't
Like,
get to
like
see. Do you know what I mean?
Dana shit,
Every wank.
wiping his
Aye,
ass.
just kicking about.
Got the feet up, man.
If you empty the dishwasher, aye, I'll get it the new CD. Sorry.
Just at the gym.
But I
and
can
that.
see it becoming one of these sort of kill.
All you see is with the killer doing the jiu-jitsu and all that. On the way up,
Just getting ready.
make his tea and away up, kill him, cuz.
Bit of road work.
Like watching the right, it's time, let's go.
Clapping cheeks.
Oh, brilliant, man.
I watched a film yesterday on a perfectly legal streaming service. The new Bikerlands. With, you know about like it, but Tom Hardy and the guy that played Elvis.
Right, Tom Hardy.
Oh, I seen
See the guy that played
for it.
Elvis that you like?
I like him.
How was it? All right.
What's his actual name?
I wa-
We spoke about him before.
Is it Dorton?
Austin.
Austin Dorton or something?
Stud as well.
I watched exactly 1 hour of it before I went to training, and it was good, man. I enjoyed it.
Is Tom Hardy good? Is Tom Hardy playing the same guy that he always plays?
I'm going to stick up for you in this one. I didn't like him in it because he's like pure forcing this voice on. It's like Chicago fucking. I'm just like, no, just talk normal. But it's like a biker gang.
I quite like that guy, Norman.
Biker guy. Aye, he just showed up there. I like a bike. It's like a biker gang in Chicago, and they just start small, and then it's like obviously they'll get different charters everywhere that want to kind of wear the same patch as them. I think they're called what, Valdez or Valders or something.
Is it set like past, future,
Aye.
current?
Well, it's like back in the day.
Back in the day when people are like trying to like establish himself as a fucking reputable biker gang.
Aye, that's it, man. But it was all right. It was good.
Talking about biker gang, you were dressed as a biker a couple of days ago, am I right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The picture
Tell
you
me.
put in, fucking leather jacket, nice big jumper.
Oh, right, aye, acting.
Oh, but I act him.
See, do you like that segue?
That was good.
They literally just like, you know what they had on me? Like a turtleneck, like a grey turtleneck, and I swear to God, I look like an 𝗟𝗘𝗥'𝗗, man. But that they painted my hair all grey and my side is grey and all.
Oh, were
that.
you be an old dude?
An older coach.
So I was actually driving to Edinburgh and had Capital on,
These are getting worse and worse, bro. Come on.
and the G4 advert come on.
Sing it to us.
No, it's a different one. It's more. They don't do the that's great on that, innit? It's just like G4.
There's a jingle though, innit? It's a definite jingle.
Hey, if you've been involved in a car accident, it's not your fault. If you're looking for some support, why not get in touch with G4 Claims? They will handle your full claim. They will make sure you get a courtesy car, and they will make sure you get 100% off your claim. Ross, where can we contact these beautiful people?
You can phone them at 01698 767 172 or get them at not@falcon.com. Why did you do that? Oh,
don't look at me.
So
Ross, you had one thing today, bro. Come on.
if you didn't catch that, the link is in the bio.
What's the number, Ross? Come on.
G4 claims.
01698 767 172. Can also get them at WhatsApp. Don't send in anything you shouldn't. Thanks very much.
Links in the bio. Makes sense. Keep it G4 claims. What we got here? Oh, is this
an exclusive?
Basically,
This
I
is
was
an exclusive
an older
t-shirt.
coach. An exclusive t-shirt.
Had designed by Mark at McIllustrations.
right?
And this is the first I've actually seen it on.
Is this to go and say, or is this for us, or is this?
It's going to go on sale.
We tell the
It'll.
fans that we're moving. No?
Right, let's see this. Here's a big reveal.
Oh,
That's fucking
Predator.
cool, man.
That's cool.
Oh, that's brilliant.
How come I need to be the black guy? You'll see me, you're up there, Paul. Yeah?
But you're the...
I'm kidding.
what's his name?
Bunch of slack-jawed faggots round here.
Oh, look, the small writing's got like Anaconda and G4 and that on it. That's quite good.
is fucking cool. You look handsome as hell.
I've always looked
Is that
at my
right?
cartoon form.
Right. That, I think you blew it out of the water.
Aye.
I'm assuming it's going to be somewhere about here. The
How do they all know we love Predator so much?
I
Know what I
know.
mean?
We've never mentioned it.
Does the alien for Predator make it into like...
Yes, yeah. Look at this. Ross, you look cool and all, bro.
Aye. I've been on a course.
You
there.
had to be Paul.
That's pretty cool, man.
I don't think if you couldn't do the accent, Paul, you
So
would.
I
this
know.
exclusive t-shirt will be going on sale on the Leathered website.
I'm going to walk out with that for my fight.
Aye, please do.
That's a beauty.
Right on your banner. That's
So
hella
that's
cool.
the poster I'm going to get.
How
sorted
cool is
for
it
the-
be writing though? Like
Yeah,
the
that's
credits.
good. I know.
That's fucking proper.
That's very good.
Well, you fucking made our day.
Have we got one name to take away the new?
Right, I'll show you
Is that
that.
the only one?
That's only one right now, but
It's going to be a tough 3 rounds.
I'm sure
for
you
me.
can.
Right. Hey, check this gay fucking turtleneck out there. Hey, this shit, man.
And you're an MMA coach. Have you spoken with us? Are you allowed to speak with us?
Aye.
Have you signed
Let's
any
dive in, 'cause I'm
NDAs?
wanting-
Is
I'm
it an
want-
NDA you have to
Aye.
sign? You've not
I'm
signed
alright
it?
with it. Because I was going to put some photo. I got sent stills yesterday through all the shoot and that, and they said I can put them up and stuff like that. So it should be alright.
You're a coach, and this young guy's looking up to you as a father
Aye.
figure, aren't you? Right.
But I'm stuck in my old ways. I'm an old school coach, and I don't really give a fuck about my care about making money, basically. And
Aye.
if you can't do it, then it's on to the
move on
next.
to the next
Aye, basically. But so they give me this fucking that grey turtleneck thing that I've never worn anything like that in my life. Not even at Christmas, man. And they painted my hair all grey, my beard, and then they just come out like that. I put this on this leather jacket. I'm just like, I'm a jump off a motorbike and right into the gym. You know what I mean? Like,
Mate, I thought you look cool as fuck.
so
'Cause that Abel
the
leather
first
jacket
day I
guy-
didn't wear it because the scene was in the locker room before the fight. But then the next day the shot was like I was leaving the actual venue, so I had to like put the jacket on, and I put it on. It's just like I don't know, man. It's no. It's
No
not
feeling
my,
it.
it's not
No
my
feeling
bag.
it. But
It's
then
not
that's
my bag.
acting.
But also what I was wearing under it and all that. So it was just like didn't go for me. But then I had to bounce in like the room. And I was pacing kind of because he got beat again, kind of, and I'm like pacing up and down with the leather jacket on and all. And it was like fucking old school Bret Hart, man. But I will say this, man. Like usually when I act and I watch it back, Ross was there last time when we done a screening. I cringe because I don't think I can act and I don't feel comfortable. But there was a few scenes where I was working where after that I was just like fucking Rick fucking Dalton. I was like, I was
nailed
like,
it.
that was good. That's the first time I've ever said that. That was good acting. There's a scene where I kind of grab him in, but I can tap into all your shit for MMA, for like being in the locker rooms, being mixed with somebody that's maybe lost or won a fight. I can tap into that because I've done it my full life. So that helped me in the areas where I was trying to tell the guy, look, this isn't a walk in the park, man. This is an actual fight. You're going out there to fucking fight, man.
So although it's acting,
Real
you're like,
conversations.
aye,
Aye.
it is, it's a real conversation.
So maybe that's where the realism came for me as well. So, and when they were shouting cut, there was like 30 people behind the camera, like auditing their jobs and all. And then when it was shouting cut, they were all like, fucking hell.
Had to date for me
That
up
was-
in Montrose.
That was powerful as fucking, that was great. They were punching the air and all that. And like, see when Lee was like, I still got it. That's what I was like. So there's maybe something there. After that, I've been offered a couple of different things now.
Good.
So we'll see, man.
It just
I'm
takes
still-
it's a long
It just
build
takes
up,
one.
eh?
It just takes one I've seen. Look at you and McGregor.
So did you see Bryan Cranston talking about this? Like, it's like it took him like 30, 40
Well,
years
aye, he
to
wasn't a
make
young
it.
actor.
So my son's like like anything Breaking Bad, he's fucking all the way, and he showed me it and was talking about Bryan Cranston. So he was actually talking about it the other days, like, do you know Bryan Cranston was even in Saving Private Ryan? He's just got a tiny wee
Really?
part in it.
I don't know that.
I didn't know. And he was going on about all this, and it's obviously what you've seen as well. He's seen it and talking about all these tiny, you've just got to say yes, got to say yes. got to
So
say
he says he basically got lucky with Malcolm in the Middle to become the dad.
Being in the right
it was
place.
It was just absolute luck. And then that led to Walter White, and then I made it. And that was basically, what age was it, Walter White? Maybe 50. So he's been an actor all the years, and now people, but you're Malcolm's dad or you're Walter White.
Well,
Even though
who
he's
do
been
you
in
think
that.
he is?
To me, he's Walter White because
Walter
I
White.
didn't watch
Aye.
Malcolm in the Middle.
I watched Malcolm in the Middle, so when I started watching Breaking Bad, he was still in that world he'd been.
for you.
Could be your dad.
Aye.
Breaking Bad took a wee bit of time to take off.
It did,
didn't
aye.
Breaking Bad was,
But when it kicked off,
it was all completely finished before I got into it. And then when I started watching it, I just watched the whole thing all the way through, and I was like, fucking
I think
hell.
the first time I kind of spied it was you who'd got it in your gum shield, remember?
Had the Heisenberg gum shield.
And Heisenberg was fucking everywhere, and I'm like, huh.
I've still got that gum shield. That's disgusting. I know.
Still with all the blood in the fucking grooves for your teeth.
But the thing I'm watching now is thanks to Grant and Greg, Slow Horses. It's Gary Oldman that's in it.
Oh, you can't
It's
beat
about
that guy.
MI5 in it, Greg. Have you watched all 3 seasons?
I've only watched 2.
Oh, I've seen
So
this. Is this on Apple
Tremendous.
TV?
Aye.
Yes.
So I've only watched 3 episodes though. It's so good, man.
Gary Oldman is like
So good.
bastard.
Aye, just
He's a
sits
good
with
bastard.
holes in his socks, just fucking slating cunts, man. I love it. But that's good because I had nothing to watch, and I'm like, I need something because you're see that way you're flicking through stuff, like get something else to watch. So this is like 3 seasons, so it's like
You can be in. You can be in for a bit.
right after the first episode it pulls you in though, so you're like, this is
Who
what I
else is in
wanted.
that? Who's there's going to be a female lead.
Well, the one, I don't know her name, but I don't know why I say too much because shit's just went down. But
It's Olivia Cook.
right, did you ever watch that film I told you about called Caliber? Is it in the Scottish film where they're hunting in the woods and he goes to shoot the deer and he shoots the wee boy?
No.
No, seen that?
You remember Olivia Cook from
Well,
Ready Player One?
Like the main guy in that, he's the main guy,
The
young boy.
Oh, I don't know her. Aye.
But aye, very good. But how good is Gary Oldman at acting?
Aye, he is. He's
Like he's got it all, hasn't he?
I know, and see the thing you got to get him props for. He's not a good looking guy. He's not a Brad Pitt. No, but so
He's all bringing Brad Pitt into this stuff.
But he said that, is he saying this is kind of him finishing with
Maybe you bump
that
into
genre
Brad
now
Pitt.
too?
What's that? Is that a Max?
it was we took your kids to buy them 2 swords, and it was obviously Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. I just pushed everybody to the road. Brad Pitt, can we have a picture?
I know this guy.
Aye. But
Are you a fan of the old madam?
madam, well,
I'm no.
you not?
No, because I just feel it's a waste of money saying like, oh, look, this kid looks like this kid. But if you're taking the kids, that's different.
We went down to. I wanted to go to see. I like James Bond. I like James Bond. I do like James Bond, but I like Sherlock Holmes.
Yep.
And Madame Tussauds on Baker Street. So we went and seen Sherlock Holmes' house, even though it's a fictional house, but the house, the number's still
I know
there.
what you mean.
So we went there and then went to Madame Tussauds, and it was good. It's like, I'm there with the kids, and they're like, there was at least 5 or 6 guys I had no idea who they were. Like, musicians, like, I felt like a real guy, like, who's this? Who's this lassie? Oh, she's such and such, and I'm like, where's fucking the ones I know?
Where's a Hawk 2 bitch? Not like
She's an industry plant.
they'll be
mate.
painting on
Set up,
stuff.
eh?
I've been
Seen
to a
this.
few. I've been to a few Madame Tussauds. I went to the one in Berlin, and they've got an Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler's in the waxwork in Berlin, which I thought
front and centre.
But he's in a wee box.
Done big things for the country. 100% employment.
He's in a wee box because people were messing with him.
What about James English asking about Hitler?
What did he say?
I don't know who he was.
What's he say?
That's funny. I don't know. I don't know what he did.
It's so funny, man.
Guten Tag, brother.
So you put that in the chat, and I was like, "What is that about? Is that what this is for?"
He asks him.
He's on the drugs and that went in.
He's
like?
Was he not saying he was a painter and he done something else? But then he's like, he turns around and says like, I don't really know much about World War II and who is Adolf Hitler?
I know Derek Skillen sent you the same memes as he sends me. So you know Adolf is a painter. No, I thought he's for Derek.
I don't get caught up in what you is fucking dirty bastards are talking about.
So back to my nice wholesome family thing about.
You brought up Hitler, bro.
You did bring him up, mate.
But
he knew what you were doing with that.
So he's obviously boxed, but there's
Is he real?
you ever walking through, right? And obviously we grew up in the UK, and we have no idea who these Bollywood actors are. Loads of them, man.
Mate, there's some of the most famous people in the world.
I know, but that's it because we grew
mental,
up. And I'm like, who's fucking
Better off no
this guy or this guy? And you're like, I have no idea who they are, but I know they're obviously massive because I know Bollywood's huge. And it's like, you think about population size to people watching them, they're probably bigger than like fucking Brad Pitt and that. And just because we don't know them, but in both, there was Bollywood stars there, and I'm like, don't know this guy.
If I speak, I'm just spit laughing, not saying nothing.
How are you?
Anyway,
Who's the biggest? I'm talking Hollywood Indian guy. Is it the wee guy for like
Harold and Kumar
Harold and
get the
Kumar.
munchies.
Cal Penn.
you do know why names like
Thank you, come again.
Cal Penn, right? They won't need to cut that out.
Why? That's in the film. It's in the film. Mind, he steals
There's
his
a lot
parking.
of shit in film, you still doesn't mean you can just bite it out.
he's dropped the bomb a lot in films. And
Steals his parking place. Thank you, come again. Mind that bit with the front of the
Harold and Kumar.
Is that, can you not say that?
I don't know, it sounds like a poo at The Simpsons.
Aye, that's who they're doing it off, Mate. That's it's the most famous.
I'd say it's fine.
I think it's fine.
I don't think you're actually offending anybody.
I don't care.
You're quoting a film.
You look like you do care, mate.
I don't care, mate.
He
It's your
doesn't care because he's
podcast.
racist, so don't worry about it.
It's your podcast.
I'm just here.
It's your image, mate. It's your
I'm just
image
here.
and your brand.
I'm only telling a joke that I hear wee guys saying in the local shop at my bit. I'm just saying the thing.
Right, we'll move swiftly on. Was there any fights at the weekend?
There was Masvidal versus Diaz.
Was there any real fights though?
Well, have you seen this?
Have you watched this?
Darren Till.
I did. Darren Till was fighting as well.
Yep.
Did you watch it?
No. I saw the end part. And
It was actually good. I only watched
the
that.
actual boxing match.
Aye. Was Hingy fighting in that as well? Anthony Pettis? Was he fighting on undercard in that?
Bring that shit up.
I think he was.
I don't know.
Right, anyway, the two of them
Where
fought.
is it out in Dubai?
No. It was in Cali.
What? Till's one?
No. I don't know where Till was fighting.
No, I know Hingley was fighting it.
Till didn't get a visa for America, so he had to fight in Saudi, I think it was.
I knew he was out there somewhere.
What's his issue getting a visa?
I was happy that Nate won though. I like Nate.
Well, I like Nate. I don't think he won.
You think he won?
I don't think he won.
So one judge gave it a draw, and I saw the other two gave it a very wide margin.
Aye,
in
Pettis got beat.
Diaz.
Chris, we got beat off Diaz's teammate, Chris Avila. He's
Boys-
just collecting the checks now.
The boys are getting paid.
man.
The boys are getting paid.
Just for the listeners, just better run over who's
Shane Mosley.
fighting who there.
Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal, Shane Mosley Jr. and Daniel Jacobs, Chris Avila, Anthony Pettis, and Amado Vargas, Sean Garcia.
Nobody gives a fuck about the rest, so.
I thought Pettis
Did you
was
watch it
fighting.
then?
I watched the actual fight.
Did you really?
Because I was like, there's
You
no
watched it
UFC.
before he did?
Yes, I was like, we're going to speak at this and I want to have like some. But I mean, we can move on.
So
But
why do you
No,
think,
I want to hear.
Why do you think that Nate didn't win? Do you think just Jorge just done more and threw more and landed
I
more?
thought, right.
Was it
both-
slow?
No.
Was it?
It's actually a good fight.
Aye.
Both of them
I know.
through.
There's a lot of volume.
There was a lot of
I've seen
volume.
a thing about that.
Masvidal was doing more damage, I think. And I just thought, I was like, right, Masvidal's on this. Easy.
Maybe because it was in California on the West Coast. and
Maybe, but
they
the actual
feel Nate dog.
scorecard itself, have you seen, are you able to get the scorecard?
There's a majority in it, so
So I was like,
No, I
see if they'd
think one
said
judge said it was a draw.
one
a
judge-
majority decision.
Aye, but that's what I'm saying. And the other two were very wide
Yes,
for Nate.
but I think
is the big
if it had
thing.
been a draw, I'd have been like, right, I can get that. But I just think Masvidal done more. And I like I'm watching that wanting Diaz to win. But it was fun.
Aye.
And it's I would rather watch that than watch. Here we go.
Aye, so Diaz, draw, Diaz.
So
97, 93, 95, 95, 98, 92. That's wide.
That is wide. They both are too wide. And I just didn't see it going that way.
So Nate made 500. Jorge made 400 and McGregor made 1600 because he bet on Nate. See that?
He made a post.
He's like, I make money off of you. Sitting in his arse.
But he
I
did.
wonder why there's a wee asterisk there. Look on round, is it round 3 on that right-hand scorecard?
But if it's in LA, basically, like Nate's Cali guy, West Coast, he's East Coast, Miami. They'll probably need to run it back out of the other side, innit?
But that's what it's 1-1 now.
I will for the UFC fight.
Aye.
So they fought.
Jorge fucking smashed him.
I know, and I don't know if it's maybe
They're 40 or something.
it sells better if it's like, oh, we've got a trilogy. And this is what it is. It's not about just having one fight with somebody now. It's about having an actual long trilogy with this person now. So we've seen them fighting. And you know what I'm going to say? Boxing right now is kind of fucked. We've got some of the best boxers in the world who are only getting recognition because there's YouTubers fighting, there's MMA guys fighting.
Out of order, mate. Nacho Novo is putting the work in, you know what I mean? He's putting the work in. It's been canned, man.
It's been taken off.
It's been canned.
It's taken away from him.
Been canned.
I'm fully for that getting canned.
That was an actual boxing match. And it looked like both of them were actually trying. Bloc looked both of them, rather than like, see when Nate fought
Tony?
No, the YouTuber, what's his name? Fucking
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. When they two fought, he looked like he couldn't be bothered.
Do you think there's agreements being put in place? So see when they're fighting Jake Paul, is he saying, there's the dough?
I thought he looked like that against Tony, you know? I thought he looked very slow and like,
He
just
was
like, this is...
He definitely put in a camp. And I don't know if it's, maybe there's a bit of fire in him because it is Masvidal or what, I don't know.
Get one back.
But he looked like a proper fighter rather than when the last few times, I never watched him fight Fergus. But when I see him doing the...
So did you see the wee streamer guy asking him the question? And
Chasing him down the street.
Chasing him out and battered him. His team battered him.
Started mouthing off at the press conference.
At the press, and he's just like, when Masvidal beats you, what you basically, and he's just like, who said that? So I know where that's come from. What's it called? Sneeko?
No, that one's called Dream, I think, this guy.
And he's and then obviously some of Nate's guys who are fucking big juice heads.
Nate's pal seen him outside.
Literally chased him out the building across the street and battered him, man.
Neon, his name is.
Neon, sorry.
And that's what should happen.
That's
what
life.
should happen.
These
every
people
time.
think there's no
grown up,
repercussions.
that's it.
The wee
There's
guy
no
was screaming,
repercussions.
man, like literally screaming, running away.
Good.
Aye, it was.
Hope he's
Wee
learned
bitch,
his
man.
lesson.
It is good.
Wee bitch.
It is.
It's like,
I
see when
wish
I see,
like they made him like bite the curb and on.
It's the world we grew up
He's
in.
fucking he did.
like, see when I'm watching Sean Strickland doing folk and I'm thinking, that's out of order. And then I'm like, nah, these guys, you can't just say what you want and get away with it. Like, so there is repercussions to acting like a fucking piece of shit.
Did you see
or trying
the-
to get streams?
The Strickland call last night with Goggins. Did you see this, Greg?
I've
He
seen
called
this.
it Goggins.
Aye.
So Goggins sent him a video back. Bring all your camera crew. I don't know, has he got to put him through the fucking...
He said he'll put him. So Strickland said at first he wanted to spar with him, didn't he? He's like, I'd spar David Goggins and he'd just give up. Like, I'd break him. And then Goggins was like, all right, cool. He's like, we can just go, is it the Mojave Desert? They do a race there. Some sort of...
Who's that? Strickland, I've been seeing your video. Like, you're sitting on the edge of his bed, man.
David Goggins a weird guy.
He's like, I've got, like, what is he, 50? Like,
Aye.
my knees are fucked. This. He's like, bring your cameras, I'll have my cameras.
So I think Strickland's saying like sparring in the cage, but I think Goggins is some kind of race, some kind of athletic
he's wanted to
endurance.
burn him out, basically.
Aye.
But Sean's just wanted to put him in the cage,
Just
and
have a fight.
walk him down.
Beat his ass.
He is 50, mate.
I
He's
know.
50, an older guy.
But he's still in some
He
shape.
would have
Yes.
zero quitting him, though.
He would, I know.
We'd probably
I know. He's the type of cunt. He's one of the like.
probably up killing him.
Aye. That's what happens though. You see these cunts like well-known sort of tough guys, and they end up just fucking getting into it with somebody and end up in a coma because they just wouldn't stop.
Guys, mixed martial arts, combat sports, jiu-jitsu, there's an element of injuries that are involved in this. So why not intervene before it becomes an issue. This can be something as simple as swelling, knee dislocation, pain in the knee. There's a whole host of things that can be linked with this. As some serious stuff like MCL tears, massive knee reconstructions. So why not use something that's going to just support you a little bit more? And where I'd be looking is Anaconda. Anaconda's got a whole host of products out there to help prevent injuries. They're also there to help support you getting back to the mat as quickly as you possibly can. The one for me that stands out is the knee brace. And the reason I like the knee brace is there are a whole host of features that's going to help you get back on the mat and feel more confident if it's the knee issue you've got. It's got a rubberized band around the top that's going to stop it from slipping, which is quite a common issue with guys training. The knee brace slides down, offers no protection. It's also got straps at the side that offer the support to the knee to stop that lateral movement. So as I'm saying, is if you've got a dislocated knee, or you've maybe got like some issues with your MCL, ACL, all this kind of stuff. Not only that, there's also an added gel pad in the inner that just protects that knee. If you're maybe putting some damage on the ground or landing heavy on that knee, this will definitely help you. So rather than suffering or not being able to train to your full potential, why not hit up Anaconda and look at their knee brace? It's just something that's going to help you get to the mat or stay in the mat a lot longer. Some of us are getting older, some of us are getting injuries from years ago. Why not look at Anaconda and use the support products that they've got to help you prolong your combat sport experience?
Right.
What did you think of the Darren Till brawl?
So I saw it at the end. I never saw the actual boxing match.
So, what I seen, which is stupid, see them when boxers kind of clinch in, the pummel position, and they give the wee taps at the back of the head, the ref breaks it. That's what he done. The guy sold the taps, said he was dizzy. The fight game gets, because he can't continue, they disqualify the guy, don't disqualify Darren. Then the guy wants to fight him. I'm like, you just play acted on a couple of taps at the back of the head. Knew you want to fight him after you were in a fight, but Till's got the gloves off ready. They start brawling. The guy takes Till down with a single leg though, man.
Single leg.
So it's like basically Till's getting took down in boxing and that's still they're saying.
Hilarious.
But and then everybody just starts brawling in camps. But I blame the other guy, man. You're like, you can't wuss about you're in a fight, you get tapped in the back of the head, then you can't continue. But then
who was the guy who was fighting?
Some fucking Arab guy.
Was he a jobby?
Aye. But then when you can't continue, then you want to fight him.
I know. Aye.
It's like, it's kind of like the Dylan Dennis thing. Like, I can't fight, but when the ref stops it, I'll kid on him starting. You know what I mean? Like, fuck off.
Saying you can't continue is always going to be a problem. But there's never.
But then Till calls it Jake Paul and that.
Well, Jake's
Tommy
fighting,
Fury. They're
he's
just like,
fighting, what's his
what
name?
the fuck? What's going on, Till?
Mike Perry, are they?
Aye. I don't think.
What,
like I say, I'm not sure what's going on.
There's going to have to be something intervened, because there's no way.
Is Jake Paul just paying cunts and going, listen,
There's no way his team are going to allow this to happen.
we're not having a real fight here?
Whose team?
Jake Paul's. There's no way.
You
Jake.
know, there's a chance that he could beat him at Perry.
I don't. Size. I know. Jake Paul's got size, and he's obviously training boxing a lot longer. Mike Perry's fucking Mike Perry.
I think
he's just tough. He can take a shot and keep coming, but
I think
but Mike,
Teddy
he can still
Atlas,
get busted up, man.
Teddy Atlas gave the game away a wee bit, and he said on his podcast when it was still scheduled to be Mike Tyson, he said, I don't know what's going on if Jake Paul gives you a little something and he thinks it's just going to be like a sort of a heavy sparring session. He went, I'll tell you now, if you tell Mike Tyson you're having a fight, it doesn't matter what you give him. Once he goes through the ropes, he'll be the same as he was when he was 18 and he'll come for your fucking head. He's like, and I didn't get on great with Tyson.
I think things like that as well, Perry. I think Perry would revel in the fact.
I'll take
people,
money.
To tell people, by the way, if you tried to pay me off, give me a wee back.
I think it could be the just.
You need to remember that Jake Paul clearly lost to Tommy Fury not that long ago as well. So it's not as if he's some and Tommy Fury isn't the best.
It's mad. I don't know what's going on. Like, Tommy Fury is probably a reasonable enough boxer, but he's not going to go on and do very well in boxing.
No, he's not.
That's not an insult on him. I'm sure he's fucking. His interests are elsewhere.
The guy that you saw the Chinese food, his son had a good KO at the weekend. Bosh.
Is he his son a boxer?
Oh, he's one of the best heavyweights, man.
Really?
Aye. So
I didn't know
I
that.
think his dad's more famous than the mother. Kind of they've helped each other out a wee bit.
Aye.
But he was fighting a good Eddie Hearn guy and he sparkled him in 15 seconds, man.
It happens in
I think
heavyweight
that's him,
boxing.
it's 5-0, 6-0, 7-0 some shit. So I think he, like, the fans love him though, because he's quite down to earth, boy. But
Johnny Fisher.
aye, but his
Johnny
dad still
Davis.
annoys me, man. Like, you can't get famous with just ordering Chinese food.
And eating it.
There is a UFC fight night this weekend as well. If you want to
Go on.
ring the card up, do you want me? Do you give a fuck?
Aye.
Did you see
On an MMA
Did you
podcast,
see Brendan Allen spotted on me? Did you see that?
Aye,
No.
because he's no main event.
Aye.
What's happened?
I kind of agree with him.
Fill me in.
Take that off, mask, Greg. Come on. Before I get the willy up.
I've not heard the use of Willie in a while.
Brendan Allen wanted to be main event.
For this fight night,
Yes.
right?
And is it
no.
this fight night?
No,
Sorry, no,
Paris.
it's no
Because
Paris.
he's not even on this card.
Oh, is he fighting in Paris?
No, not now.
No, they offered them the guy.
Who did they offer?
I'm not sure who they offered
him.
him,
It just fought there.
but he said if he's no main event, he's not fighting.
The Abdullah, him that just fought not long ago.
Nasruddin Imavov.
Imavov. Aye. So
I don't know what he looks like. Can you fire him up there?
So
Sorry,
because they're like Bulgy, St. Denis and Mocano, the main event, Brendan Allen's like, I've just come out of 4 main events and I've won them all. So I'm not like that. St. Denis has just been lost and Mocano barely ever wins, barely ever just wins basically. So he's like, I'm no if it's not the main event. So
I get it.
and then he asked the guy,
French guy, aye.
then he asked him to come to America to headline. But I'm like, excuse me, all his headlines have been in the Apex, I'm sure, aren't they?
Aye, and is the Paris card a numbered event or is it just a fight night in Paris?
Fight night. Well, St. Denis is the headline.
And Gan's knowing it because he's acting.
I said that.
No.
Come on. You know, how are you getting away with that? Like, you try to get sacked, buddy.
I guess he's at a point in his career where he's a draw and he can get away with not taking fights.
Said he makes more money playing fucking FIFA and that, Streaming playing FIFA.
Tell me fuck off then.
I know.
Play FIFA.
Like, what's going on?
Or fight Tom. Or fight fucking... Give him Big Potan. I'd like to see that fight.
I feel like the UFC are the type of company to say that. Do you know what then, catch you?
I think because he does well in
I don't
France.
think so. I think the UFC are smarter than that because if you let him go, what does he do?
PFL or
He
something.
goes to PFL, has big fights. So I think the UFC are smarter than that. They go,
You're right.
we offer you a fight and then we add 6 months onto your contract if you don't.
Same what they did with Francis.
Yes. And then just keep playing the long game. Who's this?
That's Brendan Allen's record right now, so
All right, mate.
Fuck's sake, Paul Van Den, you dirty there.
Fuck's sake, too soon.
I wasn't
Greg,
thinking
man.
that.
It's all right. It's all right, mate. He's in a bit of tears, you know?
That was my point.
Aye. I get. He probably should be.
But I feel like when you watch his video, I think he thinks he's calling the shots. When he's no, I don't think he's no. He
does have a weird attitude about him.
like
But
that Curtis.
I do
fight,
think he has a
that
point.
Curtis fight was close. His last fight, and he stepped in like a week's notice. So I don't know. He's not calling. He's not the number 1 contender.
Aye.
You know what I mean? He's fighting. They're trying to fight him a man off.
And what number's a man off?
I don't. It must be. He's got to be top 10 if he's getting. If they're trying to put me, Brendan.
who else is on the main card there?
I don't know. I think you just need to like. You've been fighting in Apex. Is he from Vegas? No, he's Tyson. Or
No, he's
American, isn't he?
Florida, isn't he?
Like he's never. I don't think he's fought in like Europe or that. So if you're getting a co-main in Paris, like just take it, beat the guy, and then you
Just
you
beat the
keep
guy
the
and
momentum
crack on.
going, man.
I know. It
Name
just
the ocean, man.
Aye.
Name the ocean.
It seems-
I guess that comes to where we'll fight anywhere. We'll fight anywhere, anybody. It doesn't
because he
matter.
has been the main event and he's been winning. He thinks like
I do see his point, but we're in the business of fighting.
I do think he's got a point, but at the same time, he does work for the UFC. So, like, if Dana, there's a good,
His wife works for the UFC.
you know
so-
what I mean?
So Brendan Allen's
They won't be happy with that, put it that way.
Brendan Allen's 7th ranked, and Imavov is 4th.
Is he? Right, that's a good fight then. Right, that's
Changes things.
that's got a bit of fucking mustard in it.
Well, why not fight him then?
Aye,
cool,
because
He's
that you beat him and you're probably
Yeah,
in the
you're
line
in
for a
title
title.
shot,
You're
Aye.
next.
Aye, you're definitely there if somebody was to fall out or something.
So who's 3 on that? Is we get Sean Strickland?
So it's Strickland, Adesanya, Whittaker,
What a Bobby.
Of
Imavov.
course you beat him. That's the fight to take.
Aye, man.
Yeah.
And they guys are fairly cemented guys. That top 40.
Aye, they guys
Obviously
have been,
Drickus.
they guys have been hustling for a while.
And there's like a bit of interchange with A4 guys. Do you know what I mean? Something like now it's Drickus, it's been Strickland, it's been Adesanya, it's been Whitaker.
Right, I'm going to put you in a spot, Paul, since you're back in the gym and stuff like that. Like, is there anybody that
I've always
your
wanted to fight
fancy?
Hermanson. I'd take
Hermanson would be
Cannonier as well.
Cannonier's got a fight coming up though, eh?
I would-
Soon. He's main eventing like an Apex card, I'm sure.
I would like. I'd love
Holland?
to fight. I'd love to fight.
Cannonier's got Holland now.
Is Holland not in the top 10? Top 15?
No, I think he maybe just got out there. Hermanson would be a great fight.
I like Hermanson. I like that. It'd be a
Be good when it hits the mat, man. That'd
I
be
know.
nice.
And it's the same for Khamzat Chimaev. I think that's a favourable fight for me. But style wise,
You'd like to be in there with Hamza?
I would like him to take me down.
Aye.
And then see where we go.
Aye.
Aye.
It does play into you a bit.
I'd pay $1 for it. I'd
I would too.
So his last fight actually was Ima.
Did he beat him? He beat Cannonier. How did he beat him?
5 rounds, is it no? Not 4 rounds?
4.
TKO.
Cannonier's obviously getting a little bit older as well, isn't he? When he's at that later stage of his career, the same as the. What about the pound for pound? Did you see this?
There's a lot of talk about
Go and fire up that pound for us.
Tracy Cortez talking about being like the woman BMF. You're like, bitch, man, you fucking every fight's a decision. Like you pull out a fight when you fail it with Ortega, know what I mean? Like you ain't a BMF.
BMF's a weird one. You've got to be able to. You've got
Aye.
to.
I think the people who have fought for it are
One,
BMF.
be in good fights. 2, finish fights and be likeable.
What about show me that?
100%.
Just where you were.
Fans have got to like you for the BMF. You can't have a guy who's not a fan favourite.
Well, you look at who's won the BMF. They are bad motherfuckers.
Aye.
Is it? It should be in there. Should be somewhere that it's there.
I like how Nate Diaz just started that. Like,
Pound for pound. Yeah.
would defend this title. He didn't even have a belt at the time.
Just created it.
It was a bit of a scene with The Rock appearing and all that kind of shit.
Aye.
It's
It
like,
was,
Nate Diaz is like, I want Mike Tyson behind him. Yeah.
Right, Makachev, pound for pound, number 1, yes or no?
No.
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 Alex Pereira? Yes.
No.
You think John Jones is number 1?
Of course.
John Jones, number 1,
Of course.
but
He's no fault.
activity, I'm going to give Pereira. The now, just recency. That's just on recency. If we're doing it on most recent fights, most recent
Tell you
fights,
right now, John Jones would throw Pereira about.
I believe you. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying,
I'm going to disagree with you.
oh,
Right, go for it.
I'm just going to disagree with you. I think
And what's your formula to that?
Pereira's just the boogie, man.
John Jones wouldn't out grapple Potan.
oh, would he? Or would he do the fucking, no, I can strike like?
No, he would do it again and bitch him within like a minute.
I believe you. I'm Team John Jones in the Pereira fight. And I think if I
You
was...
can't even, like, you've been a world class kickboxer your full career where Jones has been doing the wrestling, grappling, MMA. You can't catch up with that world.
Jones was
how
wrestling
world
first
class.
in university.
But then all you need to do is have a good defence.
I know, but it's not that good compared to John Jones's.
And then if you're training,
Facts.
if you're training with Glover every day,
That doesn't matter. He's still
mean-
years behind.
I know.
He could get knocked out clean quite quick, but if he gets a hold of him, I'd give him 2.5 minutes before
I
he's
think-
down and subbed.
I think Pereira would land shots.
Aye,
I do
of
think
course.
he'd connect. And
Oh man, I think Pereira's just this. I think he's a beast.
So Jones comes back, right? Miocic maybe never had him. You got Tom, you've got Potan. Jones can only fight one of them. Who are you picking?
Potan.
Aye, same.
Potan.
Same. Poor Tom. Sorry, Tom.
Sorry, Tom. Poor Stipe is just fucking still. It's
Fuck
like,
Stipe,
guys
man.
out fighting fires. And
Aye.
that. Show him some respect, mate.
Get the fluffer out, man.
See if you're John Jones, but do you know, just go, Ken, what? Fuck the Stipe fight. Let's fight this.
I'll tell you
No,
right
no,
now, if he
but
got the chance to pick, he would pick Potan.
I think he would. He's
wants
that
to-
guy, mate.
I don't know.
Mere
He's
chance
obviously-
he's
listen-
finishing him than Tom.
Yes.
Jones is coming to the end of his career. He's not
He
wanting.
looks like Danny Glover now, doesn't he? We fought
I'm
him.
too old for this shit.
We've got a bit of grey going on.
So why would you not take the easier fight? Why would you take the harder fight?
Which is
why would you?
Stipe.
Aye, you think Stipe's harder fight than
Easier fight.
Easier
so out
fight.
of three.
Aye.
So
Stipe.
So Potan, Tom, Stipe.
Tom's number 1? You're not want to fight him at all.
Right.
Like,
So Stipe's
you're in a
easiest
movie.
fight.
If Tom's asking you to fight, you're like, I'm actually I'm in a film, Tom. Sorry, can't do it.
No.
Aye, Stipe is the easiest one, although he is the most experienced guy at heavyweight.
Most title defences.
Aye.
Who does
Tom's
more
more
for your brand? If you're John Jones,
Poatan
does more for your brand.
Oh man, he's fucking.
I don't
He's
know.
red hot than now.
I think C beating Tom. If you're John Jones, beating Tom does more for your brand. Because if you beat Pereira, all you've done is beat a middleweight who's moved up 2 weight classes.
That is one.
That is what people would say. But he's went
But if
for
you
the
beat
champ
Tom
at both.
Aspinall, you beat the young, hungry lion
Aye, no,
who's been bullying the tough fucking.
But that's how we see it.
The heavyweight division.
We'd see it like that because we go, there's Tom Aspinall, the up and coming heavyweight, who is a heavyweight, who's knocking people out, who subs people, out grapples people. Whereas John Jones goes in with Pereira, John Jones rags him down to the floor and fucking TKOs him. We go, fit, told you so.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas say,
I want to see that.
I want to see it. I want to see it. And
I want to see the
He's got, you know what he's got to do? He's got to fight Stipe, he's got to beat Stipe, he's got to retire.
and he's going to go.
And we're all go,
See if you're John Jones though.
there's Poatan.
I mean, I'd take that as well.
You're fucking right.
I'd take Tom.
And what
fighting
would Tom do? Tom take his ass down. Tom would take his ass down.
Tom's
I don't
smart,
know,
mate.
I think Tom would be light in his feet, just pop, 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 pop,
Then he would shoot.
and then boom.
But that's what we said with Sergey. He takes Sergey down, he fucking knocked him out.
That's true.
That's right.
So,
I love the heavyweights, man.
aye, it's
Let's
cool.
go.
It's cool. And Big Volkov back in the mix now.
Bloc.
Jabbing the heat off.
Bring back Mark Hunt just shouting at Dana White every day on fucking Instagram. Fuck you, you can't. Fuck you, you can't.
These guys are all taking steroids. I'm just taking crystal meth.
Fuck Brock. Fuck Dana. Fuck Brock. Fuck fucking the other guy.
But aye, I think John Jones, if he was just to go, do you know what? Sorry, Stipe, but catch you. I'm going to fight Pereira, take him down inside a round, beat him, and then just go cheerio. Thanks, everyone.
So it's hanged for November, I think, in Madison Square Garden, New York.
If you're the UFC, do you allow that fight to take place?
What one? Stipe?
No. Jones versus Pereira.
No,
If you know Jones is walking away,
because you lose fights.
You lose.
You get him to fight Stipe, and then you can maybe fucking lure him back.
no. But if Jones beats Pereira, you've lost your fucking.
Aye.
I think, but I don't know, because Pereira got knocked out half of the sang and he's still red hot. Because he'll fight anybody, he'll fight regularly, and people like him. They like the aura about him. He's
Is the Makachev
never
fight happening?
smiles.
He just doesn't even speak English, eh?
Who, Makachev?
Sorry. Nurmagomedov.
I don't know. I'd watch it.
What?
Ankalaev.
Sorry, Ankalaev.
What the
Fucking
fuck?
hell.
That was like-
Sorry,
Come here.
Ankalaev. Aye, Ankalaev.
Oh no, I forgot about that.
And Ankalaev saying he's not even going to bother wrestling. He's just going to KO him.
He's full of shit, man.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, he's full of
What are you saying
shit.
that for? What are you saying that for? I'm never saying that in my life.
Ain't he?
I'm never coming out with that.
Like-
I come out with that. You're not going to do
There's
that.
no way in hell he's got to stand in front of Poatan for 5 rounds without
Mate.
grinding him down and staying on top.
The second a 4 ounce glove connects
And if
with
he
his
does, he's stupid, man.
second a 4 ounce glove connects with his head, he's going to go, what am I doing? I'm in.
Was there any?
But then we've seen him stand with other, like he has stood with other people
He has.
and
He has.
rode the storm.
But
Aye.
no him. No.
I don't know if they'll make that fight.
I
I think he would beat him. I think
See, the thing is, it's no a,
Ankalaev would beat him.
it's no an amazing fight. It's no it doesn't get the plums going. We want him to just fighting big fucking stupid fights. Like pull some guy in off the street who's fucking roided out his tits, and we watch Poatan kick his
Fight
cunt
him.
in. Aye, that's what we want.
But after the Jan fight with Ankalaev, he was the two of them kind of.
Have we seen Ankalaev since that fight?
No,
I don't think so.
no.
When was the last time we fought? For a guy who's in the mix,
Johnny Walker, he knocked out Johnny Walker
was that after it?
because they had the fuck up and then
That's right.
reran it and he fucking
Where the ref like stepped in
KO'd
and where are
him
you?
on his arse, man. Johnny Walker's had a few bad KOs.
Do you
man.
see Johnny Walker's moving to heavyweight?
I've seen this.
I don't think that's a good move.
Nah.
You know who he should fight?
Derek
Poatan.
Lewis. Yeah, Poatan, mate.
Somebody said they want to see him fight Poatan just to see how weird him getting knocked out would be. I mean,
What,
because
see him in a fucking wheelchair after? Do you know what?
does some funny shit when he
Like
gets
I know
wobbled and all.
he doesn't have a great chin. like the guy beat me. I can't say any of that, but he doesn't have a great chin, and it's suspect. You're moving up to heavyweight,
to get hit
right?
with
You're not cutting as much weight, which is probably the issue why your chin's so weak. But you're going up against heavyweights and guys who can fucking hit like a train.
Bombs.
He's off the back of 2 losses as well, isn't he?
I know.
Proper ball.
His last one was me, was it?
He beat Anthony Smith.
Did he?
May 13th.
Wait, what? Oh, decision?
Aye. Unanimous decision.
Old MMA. All these older guys are kind of coming to the end of their time, aren't they? And we're seeing guys like Anthony Smith kind of...
I don't know, man. He's still...
I know he beat that guy, but...
Doesn't it look like he's got ready to retire?
Who was he meant to fight recently?
He did fight.
He did fight.
He got beat 2 weeks ago.
Was it Diaz?
Oh, I was in the crowd.
Aye.
I was actually there.
You were there.
Well,
I was there in body.
He keeps going though. He's like...
We'd fight them all.
He's got to be at 50 fights now. Anthony
I think you
Smith.
should fight him, Paul.
I would love to fight him. I would love to fight.
It seems
more
quite a
regularly.
natural...
I would love to fight more, but if I'm staying at middleweight, then that's the issue. But guys, we are coming to the end of our podcast. If you want to hang about with us a wee bit more, why not move over to Patreon, where we will be discussing my wedding last night.
Your own wedding?
No, it wasn't my own wedding. It was, I was at a wedding.
What was it?
And aye, a wee bit fucked. So guys, come join us on Patreon.